Hello everybody! So today I thought I'd go through my perfume collection with you. I'm not a aficionado of perfumes or anything, but I do love perfumes. They're so special. It makes you feel luxurious, and it's like a finishing touch to an outfit and a makeup look. So I'll try my best to describe them. We'll start with a Ralph Lauren Pony 2. Discovered it about a year ago. This is a small sample. I will repurchase this once I run out. Now, it's kind of like a floriental, fruity, playful, romantic and flirty smell that is good for the summer. And its notes are mostly cranberry and tonka mousse. So very fresh and zingy, I would say. Next one is Burberry. This one is 30 ml. I like this for layering. Sometimes I wear it on its own. Now the smell is powdery and musky. This is a heavy perfume, and I would say it's more appropriate for winter. It's a very grown-up perfume, and it's womanly and kind of sexy smell. It has peach, apricot, sandalwood, cedar, amber, and musk. Excuse me, I'm looking down to see what it is because I have it written down in a little Excel file. Then we move on to Thierry Mugler. This one is a classic. I've had this for many years. Not the same bottle, obviously, but this perfume I've been using for a really long time. And it's sort of oriental gourmand. It's clean, it's soft, it's kind of innocent, but also very ladylike. This is a pretty complicated perfume with a lot of complicated base notes. Very popular right now, so I'm sure most people know what it smells like, but nevertheless, it has notes of bergamot, hedaine, helianal, honey, dewberry, has red berries in the middle, the heart is vanilla, and then you have a base of vanilla, caramel, patchouli, chocolate, and coumarin. So pretty complicated, ladylike, classy smell. Next we go to Kate Spade Twirl. This one is just adorable. I really like simple packaging. I don't really like very elaborate packaging. I do have a couple of perfumes that look quite elaborate, but I prefer very simple packaging. This one is a 50 ml bottle. And this one I'd say is exciting and playful and energetic, and it's quite sweet. So it's definitely pretty girly. Now it's kind of has a lot of different notes in it for sure. And it has the top notes of pink watermelon, blackberry, and red currant. And these are my favorite types of sweet perfume notes, so I want it to be a bit sour but sweet. Heart is made of orange blossom, star jasmine, tiare, flower, and magnolia. And the base is musk and macaroon. So it's quite a sweet base. It dries down to a very gourmet finish. So it starts very fruity and florally, and then it goes through the floral phase in the heart, and then it dries down to sweet and kind of cozy sort of smell. Then we move on to Nicole Richie. Nicole. And this is a super art deco bottle. I can't say I'm a big fan of the bottle, but some people might like it. I bought it for the perfume. It's also very difficult to open for some reason. But this one is nice. It's more for the winter, I would say, and it's elegant and it's warm and it's pretty sweet. The notes I will read out to you. It has juicy blackberries and oranges. Then the heart is golden amber, Moroccan rose, lily of the valley, and papyrus. Papyrus is super interesting. I definitely can smell something different. And there aren't a lot of perfumes out there that include papyrus. So it's not a very popular ingredient, but it's very special. And it's perfect in this perfume. I really like it. The base is cashmere, sandalwood, sugared patchouli, and vanilla absolute. So it's very warm and very sensual, sexy dry down, which starts a bit more vibrant, and it dries down. It's very sort of cohesive perfume. It doesn't travel through a lot of personalities, as in it doesn't really change from like fruity to floral to musky as it dries down. Some perfumes do that, and I really enjoy that in perfume as well, but this is consistent. Like, what you smell is what you smell, and it's gonna stay the same personality throughout. Good for office, very appropriate. I work in a clinic, so it's very appropriate for clinic. I enjoy it, and I would recommend it, and it doesn't seem to be very popular. I don't hear a lot of people using it. And then we'll move into Issey Miyake, yeah! Please, please. This is all over perfumeries right now. You can buy it. This is a very special smell. If you want a very interesting and unique perfume, this one doesn't come as a eau de parfum. It comes as only as eau de toilette. So that's actually pony over here, unfortunately. It does not stay super long, but it's okay. I can forgive it because it's a very special smell. It's joyful and optimistic, and it's exuberant. And this one does have multiple personalities. So it starts like fruity and flowery, and it dries down to a woody structure. The top note of this is actually a single note. It's Nashi, and Nashi is kind of a blend between an apple and a pear. And it's more pear than apple. And you know, if you love perfume, you know, pear is super feminine. Pear is a very girly note. So it starts with this girly pear and then goes to the heart of peony and sweet pea and indole molecule. I'm not really sure what that is, but it works well in here, let me tell you. So peony and sweet pea, very classic sort of floral sweet scent. And then it goes off to a base of patchouli, cedar, vanilla absolute, and white musk. So it goes to a warm, sexy place when it reaches the base notes. And of course the base notes are there to begin with, but they really come out a few hours into the wear of this perfume. Then we have Dior, Miss Dior. And everybody knows this one. This is the newer formulation. I haven't owned the older formulation. People say that it's different. But this one is actually very nice, elegant, and romantic sort of perfume. Now, the interesting thing about this perfume is that it's actually not super complicated in terms of the notes that are in there. So this is the kind of perfume which doesn't carry anything extra. It's just like, it knows what it wants to say, and it says it. So it has a point, like a message to carry, like a scent message to carry, and it just gets there. It's not overloaded with tons of different things. In fact, the top note is just Italian mandarin, so it's zingy. And once you spray it, you can definitely just go like, this is fruit. This is citrus. And then the heart is Egyptian jasmine and absolute and rose. So this one is probably the elegance of it comes from the heart, and the heart of rose is the most ladylike heart in perfume, they say, and the base is patchouli and musk. So the base is super classic, warm, sexy base, and combined with the heart of Egyptian jasmine and rose, it's just a very classy perfume. Very easy to wear. And I don't think this one has an age. You know, sometimes women who are a bit older stay away from things like Twirl that are super fruity, but this one is gonna definitely stay with me for a while. It's a very classic perfume. We're gonna move on to Vera Wang. This one is unfortunately, you know, not beauty community in YouTube doesn't give this one enough love, and I understand it's a bit plain, but the smell, it's amazing. It's so fresh and invigorating and alive. This is a very alive, lively smell. So it's like fruity, and it's a very stylish smell. So yeah, you smell stylish when you put it on. It's positive and light and fun. The notes of this, it's quite complicated actually. It has top notes of mandarin, watery greens, lychee, and golden delicious apple. So super fruity, sweet top notes, and then the heart goes on to lily, freesia, and jasmine. And I love freesia in the heart of a perfume. Freesia is one of my favorite floral scents. Like when you smell something, if freesia is in it, you're able to tell right away that freesia's in it. It's a very definite floral, very pleasant to me, it seems like, scent. So I was very happy that it was the first heart note. No, wait, second heart note in this perfume. And the greens and the lychee and the apple give it a bit of a sour undertone in the top notes. And the base notes include sweet vanilla, musk, oak moss, and patchouli. Now, the base of oak moss is very interesting in this because it provides a bit of a warmth, earthly tone to this otherwise pretty sweet perfume. So it tones it down a bit, and this is, I would say again, any age can wear this. This is a very, very pleasant perfume, and I'm sure it doesn't get enough love on YouTube, at least from what I've seen. Guys, sniff it. This is a 2010, I think, perfume. So it's not super new, and you should be able to find it on sale as well. It's really, really nice. Check it out. And then we have a classic of classics. Hello 90s. We have Clinique Happy. And this is the perfume that you would wear if you want to smell happy. It's sort of sunny, light, and fruity, and a bit tangy, and not too sweet, but a little sweet. So this one is really good for the summer, and it's really good if you just have this feeling of sunshine coming on. And happy is a good name for it because it does definitely smells happy. Now, it's a bit complicated, but it is actually very consistent in its personality as well. It doesn't really change personality as you wear it through the day. It has fresh apple, plums, and bergamot, and then the top notes go on to freesia. Again, love freesia, and I'm such a big fan of freesia in perfume. Lily, rose, and morning orchid. So this definitely gives it a floral yet fresh feel. And then the base notes are musk and amber. So pretty simple base. So it dries down to a pretty warm feeling, warm scent on the skin. So if musk smells good on you and amber smells good on you, you will like the base of this when it dries down. Then we go on to another Burberry favorite of mine, and this is Burberry Brit, and it's actually Burberry Brit Summer. Now, I did own Burberry Brit before, and it doesn't have this milky design at the bottom, and it's not pinky, it's just, I think, white. The difference between the summer one and the original Burberry Brit is I would describe this as more of a zingy perfume, and original Brit would be more creamy. The top notes are different. The heart is similar. The base is similar as well. But the top notes in the summer are quite different from the top notes in the original. Now this one is stylish, elegant, and clean. And I would imagine a young professional woman wearing this. Somebody who with great style and great attitude. I'd say it's a very positive attitude. The notes include green tea, lime, iced pear, and green almond as top notes, which obviously gives it this super fresh, super clean, super alive top notes. So that's all you smell when you initially spray it. And then the heart has the same as the original, sugared almonds and peony. So very nice and warm. And then you go on to the base of white musk, amber, and mahogany. So the base is really warm and cozy and also pretty sexy. So this dries down by the end of the day to a very sexy smell. However, you'd need to reapply this because this is an eau de toilette. Burberry Brit, if you're listening, please make an eau de parfum. They don't make eau de parfum, especially not in the Brit kind line. But the smell is really pleasant and it's very inoffensive, so it's no-brainer to wear to work and professional environment. And then I have a limited edition Ysl El Parfum. This is eau de toilette as well, I believe. Yeah. This one has okay staying power, and you can see this one is with the pink flower in the front. This one's earthy and womanly. smells to me very floral. However, when I looked it up, I was surprised to find out that it's not super floral, but for some reason it really smells very floral to me. So if you're not a big fan of floral perfumes, then not for you. But this one has top notes of lychee and peonies, so it's a bit sweet and floral right away. No, I suppose it is floral, of course. And then the heart has pink berries, so the heart is pungent and a bit tangy. And then you move on to base notes of vetiver and woods. And then also the very bottom note is patchouli. So if you're not a big fan of patchouli smell, and not everybody is, not everybody can take the patchouli straight up like this one, this perfume would offer as a base note, then you'd like it. But this one's difficult to get a hold of, and I'm about 2/3 of the way through. I will not be looking for it again once I repurchase it. It's not exactly my absolute favorite, but I do enjoy it. If I want a straight up floral smell with a patchouli undertone, I go for this one. Have a good day. Bye.